was gonna ask you how you guys this weekend are, but I literally just saw you guys like the other day.
Did you?
But Thursday.
I know. I'm just messing. No,
Today's
that was
Sunday.
Friday.
That's Friday. Oh my god. Yeah, I just saw you guys. It's literally been a day.
I was like, how was my weekend?
What did I do this weekend? He's like, actually, I saw you guys about 36 hours
48,
ago.
36. Yep. I just worked literally the whole day yesterday. It was crazy.
Oh,
I hung out with my grandma.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Yeah, I did her nails. It was nice.
Oops.
Oh.
Yeah,
Well-
bro. After we recorded and I hopped on Life with Anime stream, son, I was like, it was damn near almost like 1:30 in the morning.
Yeah, damn.
1:30 in the
3 hours.
morning.
Well, I sent the text. You ain't see when I sent the text like, yo, just got off.
No, I
Well,
was asleep by then, honestly.
Well, Kimmy responded right
I was
away.
awake. Yeah,
Oh,
but
okay.
I'd just be up at terrible times.
She just be
Yeah.
up.
So then that's when you went outside after the live stream?
I went outside after the live stream because I was hungry.
Uh-uh.
I was like, I'm gonna go
Okay,
get some ramen. And it was the
Mm.
lady that was in front of me on the line that walked outside. And then like I was walking and I saw her cross the street. It was pouring, bro. And I was just
Dude, I
like,
saw.
oh my
I saw the video.
days. I was
You
like,
saw her get hit by that car. Oh my god,
That's a tragedy.
Yeah,
I
man.
hate that fucking New York.
I hate to see it. That's why I was like, yo, you okay? I was like, girl, I am desensitized. Unfortunately.
Yeah, that's crazy for you.
Bro, that's why I said you from Westchester. I thought you from the Bronx. You're supposed to be hardened, tough.
I
You
mean,
seen it all.
yeah. I mean, I was in a
But
good
then again,
part
you
of
ain't know
the
you had
Bronx,
chickens.
so-
You were in the good part of the
Yeah, see, that's why she. So, now the truth comes out. Now the truth comes. She's like, actually, I was like, right.
I don't know. It was slightly better. It wasn't like fucking Riverdale, but like, you know, North Bronx versus South is a
Bro,
difference.
Remember when I was like, they got chickens, and she was like, chickens, and then somebody had to tell, I was like, girl, there are chickens. What do you mean? People got chickens. That's Westchester for you. But what is going on, y'all? It's been a long time, not streaming, but long time since we did Kagurabachi. Luckily, there was a break week after the chapter we did, so we don't have to do
That's
5
so funny.
chapters. There's only 4 chapters, so it worked out anyway. So, welcome back to another Kagurabachi live stream with the Moon Piece Podcast. We are here to do chapters 78, 79, 80, and 81. Once again, I am always
Yes, sir.
joined with my co-host, Kimberly Chuan
Hiyo.
and Danny Senpai.
Date Bayo.
Man, it's been a while, guys. So who wants to volunteer tribute to read first?
I'll do it.
Abo.
Okay, perfect, Kimmy. I love it.
Okay, for anybody who wants to follow along, be sure to check out the official Viz translation from the Viz website for Shonen Jump if you want to read along with us. So, Kimmy, you want to take us there?
All right, opening up on 78. Crazy start with I'm gonna need to remember everybody's
Hirohiko.
names. Hirohiko. Okay, Hirohiko's fucking neck slash. Oh
Yeah.
my god. Huffing and puffing. I can't move my body.
My
Now
leg.
then. It's no surprise Hirohiko can't move. Using a superpower full move is exhausting. It'll deplete your physical and spirit energy. That's normal. But what's abnormal is Mr. Somura. He completely nullified Hirohiko's all-out move. Plus, he's been sustaining Owl throughout Japan for days, and despite all that, he still isn't even winded. Rebirth. You're immortal? No. Suzaku can regenerate, but it can't resurrect the dead, and it consumes tremendous energy if you keep getting wounded and relying on constant regeneration. You'll deplete your spirit energy and collapse. Regeneration is limited, in theory, anyway. Regeneration is incredible, and beyond that, there's been a number of things never before recorded during the war. I don't know what sparked it, but clearly he's evolved beyond his abilities 18 years ago. You see him with crazy just eyes. First thing is to finish this guy. Whew. You see the Hibiki room on the side. That
No.
his eyes look crazy.
That's
The aura
aura
farming. Yup.
That's aura farming.
Yo, Kagurabachi for anime of the year right here.
It's the anime of the year. You know what's good? That's actually
It will
gonna
be.
It will be. That's kind of annoying.
Yeah.
And then I'm
you
Manifesting
already
it now.
Not saying it.
know. No, you don't need to manifest it.
I don't know what's gonna come out that year. I'm sure there's gonna be things that are better written that comes out.
Free Rent season 2.
I'm not gonna say it won't deserve it or doesn't deserve it or it's not good, but it might feel weird if it does win. It might feel weird.
No, we're calling it now. We're manifesting it. It's gonna happen.
You don't need to manifest it. It's definitely gonna happen. Just like Demon Slayer 1, Jujutsu Kaisen. Like
the edgelords are gonna love Chihiro.
Yes.
They're gonna love
100%.
Chihiro. He's
Yeah.
the black leather jackets is coming back.
Yeah, the dusters. Yo, the way they keep bringing up Hirohiko just sobbing and crying, got snot going down his nose.
They making my boy look bad, bro.
Yeah, they are.
They making my boy look bad. Hate to see it.
And then I really wonder what's behind this door right now. I already know it's the Short King Row over here. I'm about to come through that door.
What's good, Black Ramen Podcast?
Yo,
shoot, what's up, guys?
What's good, y'all?
Welcome to the chat.
We got to get something going with you guys one day. Hopefully, it's been a while.
Yes,
I
please.
feel like that's been on the docket forever.
All right, next up, who's gonna read? Danny?
Yeah, I'll do it. There's not a lot of words on this page, but boom, from behind the door, you see the guy from the Hishoku. I never remember the guy's name, so we're just gonna call him nose tape guy.
Nose tape with the piercing.
Hiyuki or something like that? Not Hiyuki. No.
I call him knockoff ghetto.
Knockoff ghetto.
Are you looking it up for?
Yeah. I always feel like I have to pull up the Kagurabachi characters list.
I don't know why they're just not as memorable. It's crazy. Maybe it's because they're not in color. I don't know.
I think it's because you're going a whole month without having to think about the name. So it's just like it escapes you within a second. I don't think it's the memorable thing. And also I think I find it harder when the character, this is a skill issue because I'm a dumb American. When the characters have Japanese sounding names, I do have a harder time. Where like One Piece, Naruto is a little easier because they're so wonky. Like Naruto is just a weird name, but One Piece characters have regular ass names. You know what I mean? And
Crocodile.
Yeah.
Doflamingo.
Yeah, there's like
Zoro.
But like what you say, like that Tamaki guy from Oran? Like I feel like there's like 8 Tamakis in anime. So I'm like, who? Which one?
Did you find that guy's name?
Kuguri.
All right, well, Kuguri comes from behind the door to perform some slashing attack to try to catch Samura off guard, but Samura's quick with it. The guy goes in for one more swipe, and it looks like Samura blocks it, breaking this guy's blade into right down the middle. Samura goes in for another attack, but what's this? I already forgot. Kuguri comes in with an attack called Twilight Wave.
That's cool.
Kuguri, his name's right there.
I mean, you wanted to know beforehand. It's fine.
Yeah. But it's right there. That's so funny. Kuguri's sorcery enables him to store heat generated by his body during battle and unleash it at will. Its capacity is unlimited. The more he accumulates, the more powerful it gets. For the past 7 months, Kuguri has been fighting with only his sword. Okay, so this man is letting it all go. So it looks like he just has like a stock-up ability.
So is he just gonna do a bunch of oras? Like what's about to happen right now?
I think now he's, I don't know. Well, his sword is down, so
I'm surprised he's even like trying to go after Samura. I feel like that's just like not part of the mission.
Nah, bro.
He's just, but remember, this is the guy who has the heart on for a fight.
He loves a good sword fight, bro.
I want to fight.
He's God, a swordsman. It's like a Mao Mao with poison.
Yeah.
Did y'all see the latest
smart.
episode? Did you see the newest episode of Apothecary?
No spoilers.
Oh my god.
I'm actually
I'll watch today.
Including today's, I'm 2 episodes behind. So
Me
I didn't watch last week.
Me too.
All right,
okay, we'll
let me know when I watch it.
All right.
Next page, we see a big a wave coming out of the side of the building, and we see our boy Samura blocking. They withdrew. We see a flicker down at the bottom, and it seems like the teleporting girl. And let me find her name. Toto. There we go.
That was easy to remember.
It's because y'all Spanish.
Toto.
Hirohiko, you okay? Kuguri jumps down to go meet them at the ground. What do you think? Ugh, he doesn't look good. I couldn't retrieve his arm. He's going to be out of commission for a while. They knew. They got out of there.
Yeah. So he didn't want to fight. He's smart. He just did that to get Hirohiko's body.
Yeah.
Yeah, we
But
know
that
who
sucks
Evina.
because the guy's arm chopped off again, but he's not getting it back this time. I wonder if he's gonna get like a robot arm now. You know, that'd be so
Maybe.
anime.
Yeah,
But the
so
thing is that technology doesn't really seem to be so big. Like their phones are like very
Not
old school and
yet.
stuff.
You know,
I don't
we
know. Like the magic
know.
is still big, but the tech isn't. So
Did
we
he
don't
lose
know.
the enchanted blade too?
yes.
Yeah, I feel like
It
Samura
got
definitely
stolen from it.
snatched it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well,
he went,
that's the next page. So that's Kimmy.
Okay.
Oh, that's the next page.
Oh, I see
The
Julian in the
Kumayuri
Instagram
too.
chat. What's good? He said, "What are we doing? A dramatic reading?" The CEO of Def himself.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's called a dramatic. I don't know. Dramatic reading. We never really categorized it as that before.
Yeah, essentially.
It's a good way to put it.
Book club.
Okay. Book club. All right. The
Yo,
Kumayuri too. And we didn't get the daughter. This was a major defeat. He's lucky he survived. I'm amazed you managed to distract that beast for a split second. But now that our pact with Samura is finished, we have 0 cards to play. And all of a sudden, it's snowing. Snow? Could be because the owl was covering the sky for so long. I can't believe it affected the weather. Not thirsting for a sword fight, huh? No, that kind of insane power is a real vibe killer. Oh, so he didn't have a hard on for him.
Bro said, "Nah, bro, I'm not
Nah.
dumb." He said,
Too much.
I may be horny, but I'm not stupid."
I'm not into
Yeah.
that BDSM
I'm not
life.
into
Yeah.
that. I'm not into that.
He said that's a little too much.
Bro says safe word.
Yeah.
Pineapple.
Pen,
Okay.
pineapple, apple, pen.
Well, Yura's on the move in Tokyo. Guess we'll have to place our bets on that. We can't fight a beast like that head on. That's impossible. Kill me. Those eyes. Those eyes. He feels nothing for me. Not even hatred. Damn.
Oh
He's
my
mad
god.
that
He look like he
he's
melting
mad
like Alphaba. Why they drawing him like this? My king, my glorious king.
Oh, this man, this is his rock bottom.
Oh my, he gotta come back. He gotta come back better, stronger, faster, wiser.
Yo, he's telling his teammates, just kill me.
Oh,
He said he
kill
doesn't
me.
he don't
care
even care.
about
He
me.
doesn't
I
even
don't
care
wanna
about
be
me.
here. He doesn't even hate me. He doesn't hate me.
That's
What am I
twisted.
gonna do? That's so funny. It's
Dude, that
giving-
right eye is already faded.
He's
That-
so they were right on Life. I might be a villain. They decided that I'm a villain on Life with Anime stream.
Not like Za, bro.
Because
Not
they was like,
Zaza.
Zai's different, but they was like, hey, so if you had powers for a day, you think you would, if you had any powers, would you think you would be a hero or a villain? I'm like, based on society
I ain't gonna be
standards,
a
I'd be a
hero.
villain. I'd be a villain.
Like, I'm sorry, I'm not risking my life for free.
we know how.
that's
you
the
think
thing.
I'm not robbing a bank?
It depends on the powers.
In
you
this
know?
economy?
Like if it's super strength, I'm not. If it's super strength, I'm not robbing a bank.
Yeah.
You got this.
If it's
What do you
invisibility,
mean?
No, you need
bro.
You need
just
the
'cause I-
smarts for that.
Yeah, just because I'm super
You're
strong
smart
doesn't mean
enough
that
already. If you
Yeah,
got
not
super
that
strength,
smart.
I think you could do it.
you could still get shot in the head.
Yeah, no.
You just wear a helmet.
Shut
Stop,
up,
stop
Oh
Corey.
my god! Oh my god! Wear a
Super
helmet.
strength is not enough.
Exactly.
If it was not even invisibility, it would need to be intangibility.
You get a vest and a helmet, and you
This man said it
good.
best.
Come on, Luke Cage.
Bro, at that point, I
Mm-mm.
would literally just be like a performer, just picking things up and putting them down, for people to be like, "Ooh, wow," and then just collect fucking
I
tips.
think you doubt
Facts.
yourself. I believe in you. I think you could rob that bank.
All right, thanks, bro.
Don't
But I
instigate me.
I agree with you in being like, I'm sorry, I wouldn't be a hero. I'm not gonna put my life on the line for strangers. I'm not built
Mhm.
like that.
Kimmy's a goody
Mhm.
two shoes, so she would be a hero.
Who said that?
No,
I'm
I don't
literally
think
nodding
so.
along, like, yeah, I agree with you.
Nah,
yeah,
you haven't said your stance yet. You just like, look at these demons.
I literally
No, I
did
think she
not.
said-
I literally said, like, yeah, I don't know, for free. I can't do that shit for free. Like, we
For
broke out
free,
here.
for free.
I
I'm not
learned a
trying to have-
long time ago. I am not Naruto Uzumaki. I am not an anime protagonist.
No, you see how I fight in Kingdom Hearts? Like, I'm not out here, like
Really?
Straight
I'm
raw
just fighting
dogging
because I like to fight.
I be
Yeah.
like bop and roll. Like, I'm out of here.
Oh, God. All right. Next 2 pages, we see Summer still aura farming as Chihiro looks at him. Chihiro,
Oh my
why?
god.
Why did you wield the enchanted blade again? Bro, looking sad. I've learned everything about the malediction and the sword master's crime. That bastard Sheba. Listen, that was the sword master's doing. Your dad was only responsible for creating the weapons. He was just a hero who did everything he could for his country. So I'm told. Mr. Sheba said the same thing. He still isn't swallowing it. Hey, yo. Well, if you know about the malediction, we can cut to the chase. The Swordmaster can't be allowed to live. To that end, you're willing to let all the sword bearers die, yourself included? It's necessary to stop the malediction and for Iori's future, too.
Got him there.
So,
Got him there.
Also, Riasat, what's good? The fact that everybody just got nicknames now, huh?
Rent-a-Corey,
I'm getting
Danny
cooked. Mine's
LeBeau,
the
and Queen
worst.
Kimmy.
Mine's the worst.
Yeah, sorry, bro. I'm not gonna lie. It just without context, it sounds crazy.
Rent-a-Corey is so funny.
I'm gonna put that on your gravestone.
Don't do that. Don't do that. I can't
Your
be
lies
honest.
meant to
I do have a price. I'll be honest. I have a price.
Everybody has a price. If you say you don't have a price,
you're just lying.
You're lying. You're lying.
But yeah, I guess these two is really we doing this. I guess they doing this.
Yeah, that's it.
So he's gonna be like, you know what, you my boy. I look at you like a son. I don't really gotta kill you.
Yeah. No, but they're gonna scrap though. But I think now that Chihiro's met Iori, he's like, bro, let me talk no jutsu real quick. I don't have that charisma, but I'm gonna try.
Bro said, so you know the backstory. You know everything. Yeah. You wildin', bro. You wildin'. All right, Kimmy.
I'm gonna go. No, it's me.
I just read.
Well, you went after Kimmy in the last page.
Oh, I messed up.
It doesn't matter.
Oops.
So I'm gonna go next. Samura's continuing on. If you stand in my way, I'll cut you down again. What Iori needs for her future, Samura, is you. You're wondering why I took up the enchanted blade again? I did it to stop you. And then we see them face off. Cut to Tokyo. We see homeboy from the Hishaku say, so, shall we fight, as he raises roots from the grounds? And then what's clearly looking like Shikamaru's dad from Naruto over here with his head in a machine. He's twitching because he's sensing something. And it looks like a rock falls down into this little puddle of water that's below him. And yeah, it looks like the Hishaku are making their move in Tokyo. What's this guy's name?
The villain, Yura.
Yeah,
the main
Yura. That's it. All right. Anything to say here? You guys want to go to the next page?
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing much here. I mean, I don't know what bro's about to do in Tokyo, and I don't know who this dude is under the mask. I guess maybe he's another sword bearer.
No, this guy is the guy in the machine. He's probably just security, bro.
True, very true. Yeah.
He's just security.
All right, Kimmy.
All right, Kabunabi HQ. The owl cleared up. The Masumi reported they encountered Samura in Kyoto. They also encountered 3 Hishaku and confirmed their possession of the Kumeyuri. And you see enemy attack. Things going on.
You gotta talk louder, girl.
There has been a hit to the force field directly over the Shinuchi. A pine tree spell. It's the Hishaku. They sure are busy. Hard to believe they'd attack HQ. The Shinuchi is currently being held at Kamunabi headquarters. And deeper down, the Swordmaster is imprisoned there. It's protected by a solid rectangular force field. You see a whole undercity.
I think you missed the...
Yeah, in the Kyoto underground facility, there's also 500 employees, including non-combatants.
Tokyo.
Tokyo.
What I said?
You said Kyoto.
You doesn't matter,
I guess, are you dyslexic? She changed the letters around.
Damn, putting her on the spot.
It's the same letters. I get why she did it. Kyoto. She did.
Yeah.
It happens.
One pet peeve of mine is I hate it when people are like this guy right here, hard to believe they'd attack HQ. If they're doing it, it's because they have a plan. I hate it when people say that in media. Like, are you guys dumb?
Media.
No, in any.
I can't believe they
TV
attacked
show.
our headquarters.
Like, are you guys stupid? Like, they're doing it for a reason. They have a plan.
If there's anything that your enemy is going to try to do, is attack your headquarters.
Yes. You guys are holding some artifact, some person, some plans, blueprints, whatever, and that the enemy wants, and they're gonna get it. They're gonna get it.
This should look like some Doctor Strange shit right here, though.
The
Like
inversion.
it's a solid rectangular. Like what is? How does that even work? Is it saying
a
that
whole
like
underground structure.
Yeah, I think it's just like a bunker, bro.
Yeah,
that's so
giant
weird.
one underneath the city.
Yeah.
Like, the size of the city.
All right,
All right.
Danny, you go because I messed up the order before.
All right. So we're seeing Yora's roots spread out everywhere. And this one guy is going, this thing is strong. And then one guy from the Kabunabi is like, all right, well, let's welcome them. Allow them to penetrate the first level. Huh? But, hey, all right. Our primary mission is to protect the citizens from sorcery attacks. We cannot allow a surface battle. And then the security guy's like, all right, retract the protective force field. You're seeing the force field slowly diminish, but then something catches his eye. He's like, wait, invaders detected on level 1. We have 7 visitors. Dickhead from the Kabunabi is all of a sudden like, what? Nani? According to the intel from Rokuhira's son, there are 10 Hishaku. 3 of them were confirmed to be in Kyoto. These 7 are who? It's the entire remaining forces of the Hishaku. Somebody else saying from the background, send a force to intercept them. A top level one as well. And people are getting together, and we see someone's back to us, who I think we all know who this guy is.
Oh,
He's the one that was like friends with Shiba. He does like the taijutsu kind of stuff.
Oh, shoot.
We'll find his name in a second. I'm sure it's the next page, bro. Don't even.
Not the Azami, Soshiro Azami.
Azami. Yeah.
I don't know if that's him. His hair is a little different.
Yeah, we'll see.
All right, is it my turn?
No,
it's
you
Corey's.
messed up the order.
We're trying to correct it, set it back in place.
I know, it's fine. Go.
I'm not sure if we're really kind of going. It's a bad comparison, but hear me out here. What happened?
I went to the next page.
Me too.
Jesus Christ, y'all! I didn't even look yet.
Don't look.
We didn't even talk about the page. I just be going.
Sorry.
Come on, Danny. You know better.
When it was like Kimmy's gonna read next, or you said you were gonna read next, I was like, oh, okay, we're going.
Right. I feel like everything that's going on chaotic wise, I think one, because we're taking like months break, so we're not realizing it fully. This is almost some Shibuya level chaos happening.
Yes, absolutely.
Shibuya? That's the right. I'm the right arc. Yeah,
the Shibuya incident.
Yeah, Shibuya incident. There we go. I was trying to, for some reason, which just escaped me. I was about to say Shinjuku. I don't know why. But they getting like cooked in every way right now, because some are still like a problem too. He's almost like
he took down Owl.
Yeah, but he's still
at least in Kyoto.
Also, the fact that his owl is his own layer in itself, blocking the snow. I feel like we didn't even fully process that. Like, bro's blocking the weather.
Like, you figure more people would have been in like a mass hysteria to be like, where's the wind? Where's the moon?
Where's the sun?
like
everybody's
because
being
it was dark.
Chill.
Literally, where's the sun?
Everybody's being mad. Yo, I saw this funny TikTok the other day where some guy who was operating like a crane like over a park and saw a girl trying to tan in the park, kept moving the crane so that the shadow would block the tan she was trying to get. So she kept moving. He did like 4 times to her. So she would move and he would just move the crane, and then the crane shadow. And you think about how high a crane is.
Yeah.
Right? So like you sitting there and it's just big shadow. You don't really realize the crane is moving, like following you. You just think like, God damn, bro, so much shade. Keep moving. It was so funny, bro, because you could tell, like if I was up there, I'd be dying laughing. But the first 2 times is funny. After like 2, you're gonna be like, I'm going home.
Yeah.
So that man was playing God. That's definitely what God does to fuck with people.
Wild.
All right, next page. Oh, my glorious king!
First of all, I was right that was Azami. I'm just saying.
You got it. I don't even care.
Yeah.
I know you don't.
I'll hit them. The Hishaku. I thought they were going to use Sumura to hunt down the contracted sword bearers first. That's why I assigned Shiba and Hiyuki to security. They can't expect to take this place down without an enchanted blade. Was their plan foiled by Sumera being held back? No. It almost seems like they were planning on him disengaging Owl. What are they plotting? Well, in any case, if this place is the battlefield, all non-combatants evacuate immediately to the lowest level. Sorry, I know you're just waking up, but as you can see, it's an emergency. Can you move? At your service, sir. My glorious king is back. Hakuri Sazanami has entered the chat. He has been sidelined for so long.
Let's go, baby. It's time.
Yo, I'm excited to see him back at play. I'd like to think that he has his sorcery back. I'm sure this man is raring to go. He doesn't have a scratch on him. He's still got his braid going. I can't wait.
He's still sweating a little bit. He still got a little bit of scuffs. Unless that's just the art that they're going for. He don't seem like he 100%.
His eyes are. His eyes are sharp
his eyes
as ever.
Are locked in. Your eyes could be locked in, but his body, he's gonna be like, he's gonna use one Hiso attack and be like, oh, I'm actually cooked again. Nah. I want my guy to do good. I just can't imagine him having a power up. You know, a crazy power up.
But I feel like he was already like so overpowered in like certain abilities.
He had two abilities, two crazy ass abilities.
He got two abilities. Yeah.
I think the author, because let's be honest, here Chihiro is over in Kyoto and he's the main character, and even Iori is over there with him since she's pretty much going to be like the part of the trio. And now Hakuri is by himself in Tokyo. So I feel like the author is really going to allow him to shine in this Tokyo battle.
Yo,
I'm really excited.
The first panel we get with the three of them together, like on one page.
The three.
No, my days.
We got that in the color spread in the last chapter, right?
Well, it's not.
Oh,
it's not.
Was that?
It was like a special thing. It was like they put like the person that's kind of related to them in the background, right? But like I'm talking about like
actually
actual
panel.
They're like he has to put sauce on like the three of them aura farming together. I don't know. They got to do something. Like my boy got to have his little side mask on. Whatever, you know how he form his little thing,
like the monocle thing.
Yeah, she gotta have a blade. My boy Chihiro gotta have a blade. Come on,
it's gonna be so lit.
I don't think Hakuri is gonna get a blade. Right?
Oh, no,
I don't think so.
Nah.
Yeah,
no.
If he gets a blade, it takes away his powers.
Sorcery. Yeah.
So we need that, and I think it's fine to just have two
sword bearers.
Yeah. But how you feel about the chapter?
It was good. You know. I mean, they made moves. Hirohiko, we got, I guess, some update on his mental state, not just his physical state. This man is mentally
my boy out.
Shattered. So we're not going to see him for a minute. That's it. You know, and when we see him again, like, is he going to have his arm? Is he going to be, mentally able to fight? Kyoto is pretty much done. That arc is done, except for whatever happens between Chihiro and Samura. So we'll see how they interchange between that and this now.
Yeah.
But the chapter overall, I'll give it a 7.
Or maybe Hirohiko. I'm not Hirohiko. Maybe whoa. Why is my brain Hakuri? Sorry. H's. Maybe Hakuri brings them here.
You never know.
But Hakuri would need to bring Chihiro and Iori. Right? Because it's not like Iori is going to be traveling Japan with Samura. Yeah, and also Iori's friend is there too. That little like background character number 17.
Mob?
She does. She cares about him.
I'm just going to call him Mabu.
Mob. Yeah, let's call him Mob.
Yeah, Mob is not. I mean, like he could like transport them there and like leave Mob in the hotel. Let's just leave Mob in the hotel, bro.
In the hotel filled with dead bodies and ninjas?
I was going to say, that's disintegrating.
Isn't everybody dead?
Bro, first of all, you don't even know if everybody's dead.
Oh my God. Could be some that care about Mob is crazy.
But it's true. It's something that you got to think about when he's like a side character, but also like a really good friend of, one of the main characters.
Well, my good friend Cameron once said, "N-words get shot every day, B."
Well, what if he becomes a main character, a reoccurring character, though?
Kimmy, what you gonna give this chapter?
I was gonna give it a 7 too.
Only because my king showed up, I'm gonna give it a bias 8. It is a 7. I do think it's really just continuing the conversation of Samura and Chihiro being like, okay, we really doing this. cool that he took down the owl powers. It also seems like they were waiting. They were anticipating him to do that for them to make their move. So things are about to get real.
I'm assuming that they waited for that to happen so that when they make contact with the sword bearer, Samura can't recognize that.
Yeah.
You know?
Like
so,
they knew Chihiro was gonna really be an issue for him, I guess. So this is all going to their plan.
All right, chapter 79.
Don't call it's Kimmy, I think.
Okay.
Don't call my name.
He's
Don't
so
call my
excited.
name.
Happy. Okay.
Alejandro.
How can I help? Take it easy. First, let me introduce myself. My name is Kudo. Mr. Kudo, how can I help? Take it easy.
Cógelo con take it easy.
Take it easy.
Take it easy.
And he's just like huffing and puffing, like he's like, calm down.
He's like, sir, you don't understand. It's been 10 chapters since I've been in the story.
Next, let's assess the situation. As the broadcast stated, there's an enemy attacking. The Hishaku, more than likely. Chihiro Rokuhira is detaining Samura at the moment. Chihiro, oh, he's so overwhelmed. He's so happy his friend's still alive. If they're here, the Hishaku's targets are the Shinichi and the Swordmaster. If they get their hands on both, it'll be the end of this country. But hopefully it won't come to that. That's where you come in. Here's how you can help. He's like, I can help. Like a puppy. We want you to teleport the Shinichi. While you were unconscious, we resealed the Shinichi. It's in a similar state to before the Rakuzachi. If we can completely isolate it in a subspace, the Hishaku will have no way of getting at it. The warehouse! When you overused your sorcery, you were hanging by a thread, and your access to the storehouse dwindled. We barely managed to save it by transplanting a portion of your nervous system that governs Isao, your other sorcery. You mean your sorcery is alive. But you've lost a battle. Well, you've lost a little bit of both abilities, Iso and Storehouse. This is how they nerf him, of course.
Oh my days, you guys. Why would they say that so blatant? Go ahead, sorry.
So they're limited? To put it simply, we won't completely know until you do a test run.
See?
This was only possible because your unusual constitution allows 2 types of sorcery. If you overdo it again, you could completely lose both. I knew it. They were gonna nerf him. He was
Why
too
would
OP.
they do that? We
But
said it
maybe
so blatantly.
Maybe he just needs a little bit more time. Again, he said like they don't know fully.
The author really said, because they gonna be like, oh man, I'm gonna have to push myself. Narratively, they want to do that so bad, but this is a slap in the face to me. Blatantly telling me, yo, we gotta nerf him. Usually they do it sneakily. They just like nerf the character, and you're just like, man, I felt like there was a bigger problem. You know, when somebody's a villain, and then as soon as they go on our side, all of a sudden they not good. Like every time there's an evil Power Ranger, and as soon as the evil Power Ranger gets on our side, they just as strong as the regular Power Rangers now again.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is disrespectful. This is just like, hey, the author being like, yeah, nah, bro, I fucked up.
But let's see, like his capabilities can still be really good.
Yeah, no, I'm not saying he's not going to be able to lock in, but like his ceiling was so high.
It still is. He's a kid. He could like gain those abilities back. Again, they don't even know because he has an unusual constitution. They don't have a lot of experience with people who have 2 different types of sorcery. So
I'm not saying
he's an enigma.
I'm not going to say he's not going to show out. I'm just saying the story is literally putting.
I promise you, he's still gonna cook, bro. He's still gonna cook. Don't worry.
Yeah, I got faith in my boy. He's so eager. He's happy.
Yeah.
He just wants to be helpful. He's like, I just want to be useful, bro. I just want to be useful. What can I do?
This character with the one eye open is really giving Sasori from the Akatsuki.
Yeah.
The thing in his mouth.
Public guy. Yeah.
Yeah, the guy. Yeah. Yeah.
Actually, more like the guy, the poison mist guy. Actually, the poison guy that fought
Hanzo,
the guy that fought Jiraiya, Tsunade, and Orochimaru.
Yeah, Hanzo,
because he had that mask.
Right. But like the stature and the hair.
Yeah,
whatever, doesn't matter. All right, next page. What's this guy's name? Kudo. So Kudo's continuing on saying, honestly, it was our fault for putting you in that position right after the battle at the Raikuzaichi. No. I appreciate what you did. I can still be useful. Please take me to Tsunuchi. Okay, take it easy, guy. But the enemy's here.
That guy really just says that a lot, huh? He's Spanish?
Don't you realize where you are? No, bro. I was asleep for like 10 years. What are you talking about? West entrance, underground, level 1, Kamunabi headquarters. Chapter 39. We see the title. Threat.
79.
79 with 2 exclamation points. Hey, this is the Kabunabi headquarters, right?
Yeah.
Then let us they let us infiltrate so easily, and there isn't even a single person to ambush us. They've got important stuff stashed here, so why would they leave themselves so open? Buddy, it's a trap. They can't scare us with their traps. Keep going.
That's our trap.
All right. It's a trap.
That's our trap.
So yeah, it looks like we got 3 new characters we're about to be introduced to coming out of the elevator in the Kamunabi headquarters.
This guy's really good
I'm
at doing
excited.
like introductions. Like
Yeah.
the aura farm before you get the reveal.
Coming on the
Dude,
scene. Yeah.
He knows the game. He knows ball. I mean, I'm excited to see what these 3 characters are. To the left, it looks like it's Ghetto, right? With those parachute pants he's got.
Yeah, with those
In
pants.
the middle, it's like a samurai.
We just call it
guy.
everybody Ghetto in this series, huh? You know, this is
Yeah.
Ghetto 1, Ghetto 2, Ghetto 3, and Ghetto 4.
All knockoffs versus King.
And then I feel like the person to the right is a woman because that looks like a heel. And yeah, only women can wear heels, right?
Men were actually the first person to wear heels. Fun fact.
Butchers.
Is that true? Butchers?
Yes. They wore high heels so that to
Yeah.
not get the blood on them.
And
Is that
men
where
and-
red bottoms come from?
I don't know about that, but maybe there's some lore connected to that. But a lot of wealthy kings and all that stuff back in the day, they used to wear heels to make themselves seem taller.
Mm-hmm.
So when you look at those pictures when they wear those fancy wigs,
they're wearing heels.
They usually, if you see like
Yeah.
those pictures, you look at their shoes, they usually got heels on.
Mm-hmm.
All right, a little history lesson there.
Yeah. All right. We cut
Corey?
to the computer lab. I've
Those
worked at
old
the,
school computers.
Yeah, that was such a good keyboard tap.
I've worked at the Kaminami headquarters underground west entrance for 18 years. We just cut into the office for real. Ever since
Yo,
the
this-
Kaminami's inception, I've been the commander of this zone. Hopefully, I can cash out my 401k soon. Before the Kaminami.
It's my last week.
This is my last week, bro. So, I'm just putting my 2 weeks. What do you mean this is happening now? Before the Kaminami, there was the counter sorcery army. During the Setai War, the Kaminami was created as an emergency response to the threat of the sorcerers from Shokoku. Originally, it adopted the army's ranking system. It's discontinued now, but a person's former rank tells you a lot about their abilities. Oh God, here we go. A list of different levels of strength and basically a power system, a power scaling thing. Back then, I was second lieutenant. In other words, I have significant martial experience.
This guy's gonna get clocked.
Everyone stationed on this level does. We're all prepared to deal with an emergency attack. However, famous last words. We have 7 enemies with elite fighting abilities. They're believed to be Hishaku. 3 attackers are coming your way. Code Mouse. Repeat. Code Mouse. When an enemy infiltrates the facility, he can sense their threat level. Code Mouse means that our forces here aren't sufficient. We're sending counter forces to underground level 1, central area. In other words, our mission is to direct the enemy toward the central area without engaging them in combat to avoid unnecessary casualties. Looking at the security cam, one of them is clearly Hishaku. He has the emblem on his hand. But the other 2? Huh? Yeah, these guys are cooked. He said, I know a little bit about what I'm doing. You know, I've been here for a while.
I've been here for 18 years, you know. I know what we're talking about.
They basically find out, guys, the second plane just hit. Sorry.
Yo.
Oh, I knew it.
What happened?
What? Oh, you already went to the next page.
Girl.
Oh, damn.
All right. We're supposed to talk about what happens on the pages before we go to the next page.
I just wanted to see if he was cunty or not.
We have to talk about what happens on the pages before we go to the next page. We break down the pages.
Okay.
Okay. And now you already know what's happening, but let's try to talk about what's happening here.
Yo, this guy with the funky eyebrows is crazy. We're gonna see him die. It's only just a matter of time.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bro. Once he
Right.
said like, yeah, man, this is the ranking system. I'm pretty high. I was like, guys, this every time this series
how
talks
it
about these
goes.
are the elite forces. Every elite force has gotten cooked.
Clipped.
The code mouse thing is so deceiving.
Code Mouse was crazy. It was like Tom and Jerry.
Yeah, I thought it was gonna be like, oh, the enemy is fine. Like you guys can handle it. Don't worry, they're mouses. But nope, means you guys don't got it. You guys are the mouses.
You're the mouse.
You're the mouse.
All right,
All right.
now you can go, Kimmy.
Okay, I had a feeling when he said, "Oh, women heals," all that was like, no, this is gonna be a cunty ass man coming in.
Cunty
And
Reggie Rock.
Here you go. I see this guy. He's got the heels. He's got the Joker lips. He's got a big smile. Yeah, it's
This fit go hard.
It does kind of go hard.
I'd wear that.
And then we got someone else with the. He looked like that dude from the One Piece with the mouth over him.
You talking about Axehand Morgan?
I guess
that's what you're talking about. You don't know, but it's Axehand Morgan.
Axgen Morgan.
Axehand. Because he had an axe hand.
For
he was an axe. Because he was in live action and he had the thing. That's what you're talking about.
Was he in the live action? I don't remember that.
It's
okay.
Okay. Either way, he looks like that with the mouth thing. Okay, very cool. The commander was horrified for good reason. The Hishaku were accompanied by the Shigyu brothers. Ooh. Don't worry, Hishaku. You don't need to pay us. They come from an ordinary family. And yet, once they butchered 11 Kamunabi, including officers, we don't give a damn about the Shinichi or the Swordmaster, so long as we get to rampage. Then you see them back on the security cameras. Maybe not all the Hishaku are fighters? Well, those two would more than make up for it. Right now, our presence is hidden by the force field built into our grid. So long as we don't make a sound or emit hostile energy, they won't sense us. We can avoid a battle. Then they're all kind of hesitant. He was flooded by a wave of revulsion for a good reason. His nephew were among the 11 who were slaughtered. Ooh, he's got backstory, guys. I want to be a great man, just like you, Uncle. Starting today, I'm finally a Kabunabi. I can devote my life to protecting this nation, too. Yes, our job is to protect the nation. I can't expose my troops to danger based on my personal feelings.
Too late. I'm already sure. Too late. Next chapter.
He's cooked. He's cooked.
You about to join your nephew, bro.
Oh my god. This is the guy, Kimmy.
Oh wow, Corey.
Oh.
You should have just sent her the link. Yo, what's up, Saint Shade?
Well, just in case somebody else wants to know. So they have.
Welcome to the live stream, bro.
Goku, Operation Lock. Fucking, you're right.
These are some very interesting characters right now. They honestly, at first glance, almost look like just like casual scrubs. At least the bottom one does, not the cunty one up top. So I'm really hoping that they are actually a force to be reckoned with. I'm really excited to see what the Joker-like character's sorcery is like, because the one on the bottom is a brawler. Let's be honest.
Yeah, for sure.
He's a rock type.
He's ready.
He's a fighting type.
Who knows? Yeah. Maybe they might trick us in like he's the smart one. Maybe.
No.
Nah, I know. No. You never know. You never know.
I doubt it.
Like it would be funny if this guy's like the jokester OD and this guy's like the serious one. I don't know.
Mm-hmm.
No, the other one's definitely that jokester. He's the planner. He's like he'll be the Joker character.
All right. Danny-san.
All right. So eyebrows is still hands in his face. He's like, focus on commanding. And then the cunty Joker is like, yes, they're here. Don't tell me he picked up on that subtle energy. And his eyes are bulging out of his face. Sweat is dripping down. And then the Earthbender brothers like, seriously? Your detection abilities are insane. 23. No, 24. Should we waste them then? Do as you please. I'm going to give him a him voice from Powerpuff Girls.
Yes. Do it.
How on earth, despite our force field, he detected our exact numbers? Oh, now we have to engage. No, they're pitiful insects. They're not worth our time. Let's keep going. This guy's like, what? Nani? And he's shaking in his boots. He's got his hands making some kind of sign, but then he shits himself and he's like, nah, I felt relief. How pathetic. Come on, Kabunabi headquarters. I hope you'll offer us some decent entertainment. This man's just down bad. He's thinking to himself, my nephew's murderer spared my life.
Yo, why are we
Ah.
focusing on this guy? He's done nothing but.
Yo.
Why is he focusing on this guy just to show the father and be like, you know what? I'm good.
3 assassins, central area, underground level 1. As of now, 3 enemies have entered. The other 4 haven't yet. Thanks for the report. No gloves. I'll do this bare-handed as Azami walks through the doors to confront the 3 Hishaku.
It's about to be a 3-on-1. And we ain't see the samurai dude because we see the person. Maybe that's a woman.
What?
The samurai.
Oh,
Because they look a little,
Oh, yeah,
the
maybe.
arms look a little slender.
yeah. I have no idea.
Maybe that person
But,
can fight Hiyuki with the flame bone.
If she's there, we haven't seen her. She's probably there though.
She's there. They brought her up.
Okay. That is really messed up work though for this guy to be like, damn, my
Giving
nephew's
him all
murderer
these
just spared my
panels.
life. That's wicked work.
He's like,
He's
"Oh,
like, thank God I don't have to fight him.
I felt his aura from here. It was crazy. This
Yeah,
spiritual pressure.
Was that Bleach?
Yeah, that's your
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, the author's really doing a good job just using this background character to hype up these 2 brother characters.
All right. So we cut to the next panel. What seems to be a shamisen being played. Ding dong. And some speakers.
Big concert.
They got guys
Kaminabi.
playing drums.
They have the big drums. They're doing the do, 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 do. Somebody with the shamisen. Kaminabi headquarters, central area, underground level 1. The threat elimination grounds. Executioner
Dun, dun, dun.
Soshiro Azami. In the counter sorcery land forces, he rose to the rank of colonel at the tender age of 18. What a racket. Is that supposed to be intimidating? Finally, somebody worth our while. I know this guy. He's good. Well,
So I went back. Colonel is like one of the top 4 ranks in the whole Kabunabi system.
Mm.
It looks like there's like, I don't know, like 10, 15. And so he's like, Colonel's like 4 at 18. So
yeah.
I don't know like how old he is now, but let's say he's at least 10 years older than that. You know, he's probably like really up there. And
Yeah.
seeing as how they're sending this man alone, I don't know what the gloves have to do with anything, but clearly he's about to do some bare knuckle boxing.
Yeah. Did they destroy the people playing the music or something just now? Because I see some stuff coming down, like a cracking.
No, I think that if anything, that's them like igniting whatever sorcery it is that they have.
Yeah,
at
I think
play.
it's starting up.
Which also, I think that's wicked work. It's like, okay, we have intruders coming. Now you want me? So my job is to go bang the drums to like welcome them in? No, I'm going home. I'm not a
Yeah,
fighter.
that is a wicked job. He was like, okay, we're just here to add to the aura farm. He was like, we get it. We get it, Azami. We see the fit. We see the fit, bro.
Like, come on. If those drummers die, yo,
Casualties, bro.
I'm glad they
Apparently.
called it out though. They was like, what is this?
yeah.
What is this? Why are we? Why y'all
Like,
playing
is that
music?
supposed to be intimidating?
Yeah.
Maybe it has something to do with his abilities, and if that's the case, then all right, I guess. But other than that, this is just aura farming. That's all this is.
Why? We keep blocking this person's face. What are we hiding?
Right?
Oh yeah, the
What are we hiding? about
last
this character?
samurai looking person that's with the
Yeah.
brothers.
What's
yeah.
the reveal?
Because this is the one person that has the tattoo.
Yeah, from the Hishaku.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this
Oh.
person must be like a problem.
Yeah.
We'll see.
All right.
Do you think it's someone that we've
Give me
seen
your up.
before?
I don't know.
Nah, it's
I
not.
Or
doubt
is
it.
it
I
just
feel like it's
someone
not
new?
enough characters. I think that's gonna like
Yeah.
even make me be like, I can't believe it's this person.
Yeah.
All right, let's go. All right. And you see, they start attacking him. Yellow chains. They're fast. But he jumps out of the way. He jumps out of the way again. The executioner was livid as you see him blank faced. He'd questioned Chihiro in depth about the incident, and you see him easily break the chains.
Damn.
Yeah.
Next up.
So it looks like the samurai. Looks like the samurai person is close. Is like moving in, and whose face? I guess it's the Earthbender brother who's making that like shocked reaction. But I wonder why, because
Which
it's
one?
almost as if the samurai. So on the bottom left-hand panel, the Earthbender brother, I'm assuming that's him. His eyes look like they're surprised
Oh,
when
the
the
guy with the
chains
jaw
break.
mouth. Yeah.
Yeah.
Axe Hand Morgan.
Axe Hand Morgan looks a little surprised when the chains break, and right before the chains break, the samurai character steps forward.
Yeah, because
So
he
I
probably
wonder
like
what
they probably about to get whooped. That's why they probably about to get one shotted. Him and Joff Axe Hand Morgan is about him and Axe Hand Morgan probably about to get one shotted.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or at least
Joker and
one
Axe
of them brothers down. We'll
Yeah,
see.
so-
That's why the samurai person's stepping up to be like, all right, I guess I gotta fight.
Yeah, I can see that happening because like the cocky ones, like the ones that's just yapping the most, but the only person that's going to actually be fighting is the one that hasn't said a single word,
Yep.
which is the samurai.
Yep.
All right, Danny.
And the next page, we have Azami rocking the Joker character right in the face, sending him flying. Axe Hand Morgan's like, big brother! Azami's fighting style is assault and battery. The enemy's small tricks don't work against sheer power as Azami sends this man into the ground.
Crying.
Dude's just in the
Assault and
background
battery
playing.
being your power is crazy. While Son is just over here like
Just vibes.
He's got that UG 1-2 hands power.
This is gonna go hard in the anime.
Yeah.
This is gonna
Left,
go hard.
right, good night.
Bro, assault and battery is not a fucking fighting style. Those are crimes.
Those are crimes.
Those are sentences. Those are crimes.
Oh my god.
Bro, so what you know, Taekwondo? No, I know assault and battery.
Let's go. The two best friends, assault and battery.
All right. And we finally cut to the samurai who seems to be an old man. Big mustache looking at Azami. He's Hishaku, probably the one responsible for Rokuhira's attack. When Shiba detected the attack, he arrived in under 10 seconds. But the Hishaku finished their job within that brief moment. The three Hishaku who killed Rokuhira were the best of the best. These two losers don't compare. And we just see the bloodied hand. The rule of the threat elimination grounds. Finally, we meet. Is that threats die here? And we cut to your boy Kodo talking to my guy saying, calm down. Go ahead and take it easy. Take it easy.
Dude, I'm so bummed out that like cunty Joker character like just got one shot.
Gave him such a good entrance panel, and then he said, "No, calm down, Jamal."
Yeah, just to give the emo guy a whole vibe.
And then the whole build up with the background character, like my nephew died at the hands of these guys, all for them to get one shot. It just to hype up Azami.
I'm sure he's gonna be happy that like they're dead, but just like Jesus Christ, both their heads just clap off.
But now he has to live with the fact that he pussied out.
I think he's gonna be fine.
You think so?
Do you see, bro? These guys' heads are not here.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like that's not. This ain't no. I don't see this in. I don't see this a lot in anime and manga, bro. Heads getting knocked off like this, just the body left. Usually the head gets to roll a little bit somewhere, but oh no.
Yeah.
This is just like, oh nah.
Yeah.
It ain't here.
Yeah, it got smushed.
He made the right decision. I would sleep really good that night, knowing I didn't play myself.
Okay.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
But can we talk about? Can we acknowledge my guy's fit? Are we looking at the details on top left?
Zombies.
Are we looking at the details of this fit? Yeah. He ain't just.
He's got a long.
He's got a little bead.
He got
going
the
down.
loafers.
The shoes are
he
nice.
He got the big belt.
Yeah, that's not
I
bad.
didn't notice. Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
He ain't got just the suit on. No, he came out.
He got that shit on.
He got that shit on, bro. He don't even got socks on.
Okay, all right.
He don't got socks on. You're right.
He don't got socks on. He going over. He going to a gala after this.
A gala. Yeah. Hopefully he doesn't die though.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh, so how you feel about this chapter?
Honestly, it was a bit of a letdown seeing like how it like got built up. You know, like that bringing up like that office worker and everything. I feel like maybe
Yeah, I give it a
spent too much
7.
time just for nothing.
Yeah,
I'll probably give this maybe like a 6.
I'm leaning towards a 6. A bunch of nothing happened, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
We did not. It was like prepping the aura farm
Yeah.
for bro. That's
Just
all.
for
That's all
nothing.
this was. It was like just to set up the glaze. Like, and this is actually how strong bro really is.
And it's not like he has like some like cool special ability. He just punched them. He punched their
Assault
heads
and
off.
battery.
That's it.
That's
Crazy.
not a power.
So yeah, this is definitely a 6 out of 10.
Yeah, and Kimmy's giving it a 7. So,
All right.
let's get to chapter 80.
All right,
I
Kimmy,
think
you
Kimmy
up.
starts us off.
Let's go. All right, we're in a giant library. Kabunabi headquarters, underground level 2. Books for days. They're all manuals of sorcery, not the kind of sorcery that's innate at birth. Basic teleportation and force field magic are more academic. This place is jam-packed with formulas and knowledge. The Sazanami clan is a prestigious lineage. Didn't you have a library like this? We did, but not on this level. This is like twice the size. You really gotta study to excel in the Kabunabi. You met the Masumi, right? Those guys are masters of these crafts. If you absorbed and mastered all of the material on this floor, you'd be their peer. And he's all puff cheeks.
He said, "You
Not
got me
big on
effed up."
studying? that kid was that badass. What's with the crazy racket we're hearing? Probably a zombie brawling. Brawling? Sounds like they're gonna bust through the ceiling. Don't sweat it. There's a force field. There are 7 practitioners on par with the Masumi, but with varied areas of expertise. They trade off occupying our core station, where they operate the force field. If someone tries to bust through, not only is it really strong to begin with, but they're also constantly repairing it. It's absolutely impenetrable, as you see everyone sitting around the one guy with all the tubes connected to his head.
Escuchas la palabra de-
What?
You know what I was trying to do, Kimmy. I lost it. I had the first 3 words.
No,
And
I got it. Dan, you never seen that TikTok of
No, I
like
don't think so.
it's usually everyone around like as like a witch thing, and it's like escucha las palabras, and
Alright,
it
see,
just
she'll
goes
know
in.
I bet.
I don't know. I was
No,
just
I
like,
haven't
please,
seen
guys,
it.
I'm not mocking the language. I just don't know the rest.
No, it's fine. I don't know the
No,
rest
I
either.
got you.
Okay, it does let sounds through though. It's getting louder and louder. Ichiki probably joined the fight. Who? The little old guy from the meeting. Huh, that dude fights too? He's teeny and ancient. All of the upper echelon are highly
Echelon.
skilled. Is it echelon?
Echelon.
Echelon. All of the upper echelon are highly skilled, though Azami's on another level. As for me, I'm not much of a fighter. As you see, peaks of everybody that's showing up.
Yo,
Okay.
if we should be the trio from this. But I feel like
Which one?
in regards to personality, Kimmy, you gotta give off my boy's Hakuri's
Hakuri?
vibe.
Me? Why?
You gotta give off Hakuri vibe. You
Just like the goofiness?
I don't know. It's kind of funny. He's like, this guy's a teeny and ancient. He's like studying. You got me fucked up. He's like, I'm not reading all these.
Oh.
Damn! I'm down for studying.
Girl, that library is how you look at One Piece.
No, that's
All
different.
these books?
She
No.
said all these.
What's different? You have a bias against One Piece?
What's
It
different?
doesn't matter.
No, all the books are like individual things. So that's if it was all like one thing like that, and I wouldn't be able to get to everything else, then that'd
So
be
what-
super annoying to me.
So what you're saying is you wouldn't want to cosplay Hakuri?
I never said that.
That'd be a cool cosplay. Once her hair starts to grow out a little bit, she can bust a little side little thingy that he has, little twist.
That's true.
His cute little
If
twist.
you stick with the blonde.
And he might be blonde. He might be blonde. Do we have a
He's
confirmed hair
giving
color for him?
blonde.
I think
I
so.
think
In the
so.
color page, he was blonde.
Does he have white hair?
Yeah.
No, I think
he's
it's blonde.
No. Yeah.
I don't gotta wait for my hair to grow. I can put a fucking thing here.
You gonna get
Oh,
an
an
extension?
extension.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Corey. Who are you? A Yori or Chihiro?
I'll be Yori. I'll get once my hair grows out longer by next year, I can I can do one of these.
Do
I
the
can be
braid.
Yuri. Wear my little schoolgirl outfit.
with the sword in hand.
With my sword in
sleep.
hand. Sleep. Tired. I'm already look like I'm squinting. All right, who's
right.
next?
I am. All right. So here we're seeing more of the members from the Kamunabi. Still, most of the members of the council are up there in age. The ones fighting right now are probably our best bet. Each of them directly commands their own elite troop. Nearly all of their forces are on site here. Beyond that, there's also more than 300 fighters who have completed our basic curriculum. Those are most of the guys you see walking around carrying swords. And then Hakari's still like, oh, sir, curriculum? Intensive training in spirit energy and martial arts, plus sorcery fundamentals. I'd say they've absorbed about a third of that library. Hakari's like, oh my God, what a strong group. Yeah, all bound up in a rock solid force field. Nothing could be more secure. And now we're coming back to Azami, locked in, eye bulging, pupils dilated. Azami and those guys aren't really fighting to protect headquarters. It's more likely they went outside to
Really?
hunt.
I just like to fight.
No, something feels off, says Azami. The Hishaku aren't even using their Dantensenki like they did at the Sanzo. They operate very strategically. Even if their plans have gone haywire, they really show up and knowingly waltz into a death trap as a door slowly opens.
Dun dun dun.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie, the way the author draws Azami, he looks absolutely twisted.
You know who he gives? What vibe he gives?
Think I'm fighting to save the day? But really, nigga, I just like to fight.
Yeah, bro, that's you in the Life with Anime podcast.
I
You
just
ain't
like
a hero,
to
you a
fight.
villain.
Yo,
God.
this force field is cooked.
Yeah, no, for sure.
They keep bringing up the force field.
The force
see,
field is so
It's gonna
strong.
crumble.
It's impenetrable.
It's impenetrable.
Somebody's
all the
working on
tropes are
it.
there.
Somebody's working on it every time. It's like an assembly line.
All the tropes are there. All the tropes for them. They should know this by now. With all the books in the library, come on, guys, you're smarter than this.
It's about to go down like freaking the Avatar library.
Yeah, I feel like TK, the author, is starting to get better at his character designs, like the uniqueness. Even though like some of them seem like they're just going to be fodder, or they're just going to get one-shotted. At least there's an effort being put into how they look, because even though it's like simple black and whites, the faces and the features and things like that, like the shorty with the glasses to the right, like that's the most feminine looking character I feel like we've seen him draw. Like even Iori doesn't seem to have that much feature. The eyeliner, like the everything like that's under it.
Yeah, the girly feminine.
The characters in the top right, like the guy, like I want to at least commend that part, because Azami is plain looking.
Yeah,
like the main characters be looking plain, and then the side characters be having the coolest designs.
You know who Azami reminds me of? The kid who has from JJK who has Rika. I can't remember his name. Utah. Yeah, he's giving Utah.
Yes,
yeah, I can see that.
Heavy, like look like
Emo
Crash
boy,
Out, look like
My Chemical Romance.
Crackhead.
Yes.
So
yes,
we on two different playing fields.
Just like
emo crackhead.
Yes to both of them.
Emo crackhead.
No, absolutely, because like you know he's chill or whatever, and then he crashes out and goes like a crackhead. That's exactly how it
emo
is.
crackhead. Never seen
maybe
the
an emo
cokehead.
too.
Yeah, that would be dangerous. Unstoppable. All right,
Corey, you up?
All right, looks like our boy Hakari and Koto. That's his name, Koto?
Kota.
The mask? Kota?
Kudo.
Yeah, wait. What's the thing? Yeah, that's Kudo.
Okay. Kudo. Get down in the elevator. Mr. The name was right there. Oh my days. Oh my days. I stole that from Danny. Now I just can't stop saying it.
Yeah.
Looks like things are busy out there. Ishihira, you're correct. This man is one of our instructors. Pleased to meet you. Such a young one. Lately, I've been training. I've been training more students your age.
Oh,
Quite a lot. All right, this is getting. Quite a lot of fresh
FBI, open
sprouts.
up.
Quite a lot of fresh sprouts showed up these days. Education is a crucial job. We're severely short-handed these days. Our trainers are building the foundation to address that issue. I've dedicated my life serving this country. I fought in the war too. As if Hakari just looks. Russell, have a look.
Oh God, what is he about to show him? I don't know. With those sentences from before, I'm afraid about what he's about to turn around.
What they on? They better
It's my dick in a box.
stop.
Side note, it looks like the other guy has the same outfit as our emo boy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess that's just like the
uniform, I guess.
uniform.
Yeah, now it's not as special. I feel like I did all that glazer for nothing. I thought he had like a special fit. I was like, aw.
But you know what? That's still good for cosplaying.
Yeah. No, it looks good.
All right. Kimmy, you up?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Aw. This is my daughter, Yuki. She'll be 4 next month. What a cutie.
Everybody got a fucking family in this shit.
Right? She scrunches up her whole face when she smiles. I care about her even more than this country. Oh, Ishihira. Next thing you know, he just gets.
Yo, niggas
head
can't
off.
be happy. Niggas can't.
Oh man.
Oh my God, bro.
That escalated quickly. Oh my God, that went from 0 to 100
The
really
amount
quick.
of drama these kids have gone through.
Dude,
Did
Hakari.
he just cut off his own freaking thing?
No, it looks like he slit his throat, but it looks like there's some kind of reaction because you
Yeah.
can see his face like almost explode, and then in the bottom panel it looks like something's coming out of it.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that knife is something special.
Maybe he's a traitor.
No, he's definitely a traitor, but why? What's important in this elevator? Does Hishaku know about Hakari's capabilities and talents? And if so, to what end? Is he part of their plan too?
Or is
Are
they
someone
trying to kidnap
controlling
him?
him?
Well, I think they
Or for
definitely know
what?
about. They know about his abilities because they were part of the Rakuzaichi thing, so they know exactly how all that stuff works.
True. So maybe they knew that he was. I mean, clearly they have people on the inside of the Kamunabi, so they probably want his help to get the Sunuchi, or to take down the force field.
I was also saying maybe somebody has some like abilities to control people that we don't know about. So maybe
That's what I'm
somebody controlled him to make him
That's what I said.
do that. So, oh, you did? My fault.
I didn't hear
Yeah.
it.
I was like, damn, I didn't.
Yeah, I don't be listening.
Damn,
Sorry.
that's karma. that's the get back from when she said the idea was lame.
Stop.
No, that's not it. No, you'll know when my get back happens.
It was an accident.
Nigga said, you'll know.
You'll know. There'll be signs.
Oh my God.
All
right. Next page.
Next page, we have this entity coming out of the guy's neck going towards Hakari. And then Kudo's like warrior's path as he taps him on the shoulder. And all of a sudden, he goes falling through the floor of the elevator, going down the shaft. And Hakari's looking towards him. And he's like, don't worry about me. As Kudo is getting swarmed by whatever this entity is. All of a sudden, we cut back to the security guy. And he's saying unregistered spirit energy explosion at 4 locations in the force field. And we're seeing this pine tree spell slowly expanding towards Kamunabi headquarters. Hakari wakes up and he's like, what just? And then we see Kudo's mask on the floor next to him, covered in blood. So, damn, we just be getting introduced to characters and
For what? And for what?
dying, bro.
Like, why
But
am
why
I
is
gonna
he-
remember this guy's name now? Why did all of that?
But why is he saying warrior's path? Like, is that the name of the spell?
I think
probably-
so.
Yeah,
I think that's what he.
Yeah,
It just to send him down.
code name
Interesting.
to like make it go
Mhm.
down.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Alright.
my boy is trauma. They almost kind of treat him like a main character, really.
I'm
Like a
telling you,
second
this
main
is
character when he's on screen.
Yeah, no, he is. These are the 3 main characters.
All right,
Alright.
Mr. Kudo, he protected me and pine tree sorcery. Why did emerge from Mr. Ishiha's body.
Oh,
Oh shit!
so
Coming
it's
down the
pine
elevator.
trees.
There he is, Mr. Kudo. He's up above us. Well, I can't speak. Mr. Kudo's up above. He's. They press bro. Do we kill him? What? No. The idea was to use him as bait to attract the core fighters. Huh? Wait, what? Sorry. It's for our families. Families?
Oh,
The other guy said something similar. Don't tell me.
oh, the Hishaku.
Damn.
They got all these bitches under their
Oh,
thumb.
it's about to be a rumble in the jungle in here. Everybody's
Traitors.
an op.
Everybody's an op.
All their families got took. So he did that on purpose.
Yeah.
Yeah, the guy in the elevator. Yeah, he did it
Yeah.
on purpose.
Oh,
I
So
told
he's
you.
like-
It
he was
wasn't
like,
being
I love-
controlled.
I love my daughter, 4 years old. She's about to be 4.
I'm doing
so
it
I'm
for
gonna
them.
do this for her. Shoop.
Man,
Yeah.
this pine tree dude is sus.
But that's is it that guy, or I thought the pine tree sorcery was Yura's thing.
No. It's always been. Most people can use it. I think we've seen
Oh.
Yura do it too, and this guy.
Mm-hmm.
This guy has some crazy abilities, even though he's plain looking. He's gonna have some crazy type of transformation where he looks ugly
Yeah.
or somehow, because he can't look this plain
Implemented.
and be this much of a menace. But maybe they implanted like a sorcery type of reaction type bomb for when he cuts his neck so that it would sprout, I guess.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So,
Something.
all right.
Himmy you up.
Oh, as for Ishihira, he did his part. You can release his daughter. There we go. Yep. So they got all these people hostages. Hostages. Now, do your thing, soldiers. We can't have him flailing around. Cut his limbs. Ooh. Oh, here we go. Okay, but how'll you do it? As he literally makes their weapons disappear with his shrimp. It's not a monocle. It is a half mask. My sword. I confiscated your weapons. So if you surrender,
Look at my man smirking because he know he did a little something.
how you gonna do that? Huh?
He might be.
What mouth?
I love my boy, but he might be bluffing.
No, I think he's definitely bluffing because he
He's
can't
bluffing.
fight.
Well,
Unless
he made it disappear.
Well, he can do
Yeah,
his
but-
attack, right? He still
Yeah,
has
the
this.
Isao.
He still can do his little Hadouken, but he can't really spam that.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
no.
also doesn't have martial arts abilities. Like anybody, they already said anybody who's carrying a sword has already absorbed like a third of the library's intellect and done basic martial arts training.
Yeah.
So Hakuri, he can't run the ones against these guys.
Yeah, he's not about to be over here like getting
Mm-mm.
martial arts. But my guy just sitting here in a cafe with his flip phone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Just-
man.
just
looking
casually, like-
somebody.
with the hostages.
Oh, word, he did it. Okay, we can take him. We can take him off the payroll now.
I
Yep.
think that's also showing us that like there is honor in some
Yeah,
way. They're
that's
like, all
true.
right, he did what he had
Yeah.
to do. Let's release his daughter. You know, it's not like fuck them kids. Let's still kill her.
Yeah, do you guys almost believe that these guys may not be? I mean, they may be evil, right, to the eyes of the government, essentially, but maybe they have some type of just cause that they have in regards
mean,
to all of this going on.
I've been kind of saying that it's suspiciously because with the kid with the revenge after the genocide, like I'm here to, see what's happening, because if someone genocided my whole family and everything I knew, I'm taking revenge, you know what I mean? So it's like a villain with a great cause, you know what I
Kimmy
mean?
Yeager,
So,
Kimmy Yeager over here. She don't even know. She ain't even finished Attack on Titan, but she's Kimmy Yeager right now.
I mean, look at Mr. Rabbit in Devil May Cry.
yeah, exactly. There we go. That's another one.
Poor Mr. Wabbit.
Yeah.
All right, Danny.
Yep. So, yep, there we go. One of the guys knees Hakuri right in the face.
All
Knock
that
him out. That didn't stop them. Shit.
My boy.
Now what?
I
There's
still
no
love him. I
way
still
it's
love
just
him.
there's
I
no
still
way
love
it's just
him.
these three. Each of them directly commands their own elite troop. Worst case, the Hishaku have gotten them too. They attack upstairs. Their attack upstairs is just a diversion to lure out our strongest fighters. At the same time, they're provoking infighting. We want you to teleport to Sunuchi. The Hishaku will have no way to get at it. I'm the only one who can stop this. Ugh, this is no time to be. Wait, somehow, why aren't our blows affecting him? The two soldiers trained for 5 years in the Kamunabi's intensive physical fortification program, while Hakari was toughened up by a decade of bottomless love from the eldest scion of the Sanzanami clan. As my boy gets up and says, "Oh, sorry." Y'all hit like bitches.
Y'all hit like
I'm
bitches.
crying. He
My
said-
brother can hit harder than this, bitch. This was nothing.
Yo,
I was taking these hits in the 3rd grade.
Yo,
talk about by a decade of bottomless love is crazy.
That's one
dude,
way.
these
to
two
say,
guys
like,
are over
heavy
here
abused.
kicking this man. He's like,
What's good with this kid?
yo.
Bro, that's
Yo.
how I be sounding when I be telling people like the fights me and my cousin used to get to. My cousin Darius and his older brother. His older brother, oh my God, he swore he was Chun-Li when he was in high school. Right? He swore he was Chun-Li. So anytime we got into play fights, I'm like 9 and he's like 15. And he's kicking, he's doing Chun-Li kicks to my chest, bro. To my chest. And Darius was way skinnier than me because he's way skinnier than me now. But think about us as kids.
Yeah.
He's like, nah, I'm good. But I thought I was Teen Gohan, so I thought maybe I was gonna get a power up.
Oh my God.
Maybe if I keep fighting, I might get a rage boost. There
There
was no rage boost. I just kept getting kicked, or he would throw us around. You know how many times my head used to hit like the metal frame on like the side of the beds, old school beds. Crap.
my
I'm like,
God, yeah.
still fighting back. So that's why I'm sitting here like, man, by a decade of boundless love, getting your ass whooped by your cousins or your older brothers, yeah. Tough
Did
as
that
love.
older brother die?
No. Did he?
That whole
I know
family
that
dead.
I know that Hakari's twin died, but I don't know of even the other one because there were 2 other brothers.
Nah, I think Sheba cooked him.
I think I don't remember if the
I would
oldest
have to
died.
reread it, honestly. It'd be a little fucked up if they all died.
What was that boy's
I mean,
name?
clearly they were all evil, so like
Yeah,
it wouldn't
this
be
guy
that
was-
fucked up.
His name is Soya.
Yeah, that sounds right. Soya!
I'm on the shut up. Soya.
He was pretty too. Unfortunate.
Yeah, right? He's definitely he had the potential. He had the himbo body type, but not the
The
personality.
status is unknown on Wiki.
Yeah, but I
Yeah,
don't
see,
think he's dead.
unknown.
Because
Yeah.
Hakari did the Isao to him.
Yeah. So
And
like
then
they
that's
fought.
it. We didn't see him for the rest of the arc.
Yeah, at all. We haven't seen him since.
So I can see him wake up, see everything that happened, and be like, I'm on a revenge path against my brother because he murdered our father and destroyed our family. So
No, probably against Chihiro because he's like, you were the one that took him away from me, my baby
Also
brother.
true. Also
Yeah.
true. But I really like how they turned this around because man was getting kneed in the face, getting jumped. They're kicking him on the floor, and he's just like, wait a minute. I like how they turned that around.
Yeah, me too.
He's built different.
Mm-hmm.
So who's up next? I think it's Corey.
Yeah. Now I was just trying to do some research to make sure like we're right about Soya being dead, but I think people were just assuming. They say he definitely died, or at least he bled out. There's no chance of him being surviving.
You don't see a body, it don't count.
Exactly. If you don't see a body, it don't
All right.
count.
Well, if anybody watches the stream after, be sure to let us know in the comments if he is actually dead or not, confirmed. And if we don't know, then we'll see.
We'll
right.
find out.
As my boy hits the sorry, we see Iso pushing them back.
Boom.
Maybe the pine tree can't grow out of them if they're unconscious. Oh, okay. Whew. From now on, there's no knowing who's an enemy. But that's right. I can fight now. If the Swordmaster and the Shinichi fall into their hands, this nation is done for. Chihiro is also out there fighting. I'm one of the core fighters too.
Yeah, you are, boy.
Bro said I'm a
There you
main
go.
character.
I'm
I'm
about to
part
show
of
it.
I'm part of Team 7.
Yes.
I can do something, guys. I'm not useless.
Yes.
I like this. This was definitely a
Well
good
needed.
chapter. This was a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I like the way they turned this around. I like how Hakuri's using his teleportation abilities with the mask. Again, the mask looks so cool, but I need this man to get a different outfit to really like complete the look.
I like his fit though.
It's not bad.
What
It's
you
a
want? You
little
want him to have
basic,
the?
bro.
What you mean?
If he had the Kamunabi fit,
Well, that's just
plus
a,
the
but
mask,
everybody
it would
got
look
that fit
so
though.
cold.
Yeah, that's true.
I'm
Everybody
just
got
saying, I
that
need
fit.
something else.
He got like a black ascot. He got like the white shirt. He got like the it seems like jumper cables. I'm calling them jumper cables, but he
I
got
think
like
they're
things
suspenders.
That's what I really meant to say. I don't know why I said jumper cables. I don't know why I said because I was thinking about a jumper, and then like the only other word I could think of was cables. That's after that. But yeah, he got like the cool suspenders, the white baggy pants. This fit. I don't want to see everybody in the plain.
Yeah, that's
You just
nice.
like the plain outfit so much, the black leather.
Maybe I'm like scrolling through like the chapters to like try to get like a full like top to bottom spread of it, but it's a little hard because parts of his outfits keep getting cut off. So
Yeah.
it's hard to say.
Listen, bro, when he gets an Aura Farm chapter, we'll see it. When he gets all three of them.
You're right.
Mhm.
I'll probably give this chapter probably an 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah,
I think 8.
I'm glad my boy is getting love this chapter. The reveal that actually there's actually ops all over the building instead of it just being like a calm takedown of like we got 7 people. That's an issue. Like they have thought way ahead to be like, no, we're going to cause pure chaos. So now it's Fortnite.
Shade goes, Hirohiko is a certified L man. I just came back to say that. Peace out now.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Because Shay been low-key hating on my love for Hirohiko. Just because he's crying. Watch when he come back next arc. Watch when my boy come back next arc. Because they not killing him for some reason. So that means he gonna come back crazier.
Yeah, I think so.
He is.
He's gonna come back wanting to prove himself to Chihiro to earn his love and attention.
Oh, absolutely. No, 1,000%. He's gonna be like, look at me now. There's no way you can avoid me if I'm this level of stuff. You gotta look at me. You gotta look at me.
Do you think it enters
witness me?
Do you think it gets to a point where he almost maybe, I don't want to say switch sides, but maybe the people who end up being the sword bearers end up having to work together, I guess. Because there's going to be some type of redux and who has the enchanted blades or whatever, right? Enchanted blades?
Yeah, enchanted blades.
Yeah.
Like we work together and it's like, okay, it's like we're rivals. As long as, we fight together, that's fine. I just want to fight you and level up, It's fine if we, fight the bad guy or those guys, but like I just want to fight you.
Just show me attention. Just show me attention, please. Like, fine, I'll fight with you right now if you show me attention.
Yes, literally.
Because like this weird relationship they have, we got to do something with that more than just like they keep fighting each other. There's got to be a moment where they at least find some type of peace, or Cheeto tries to heal this boy's trauma.
Something. He
Yeah,
didn't really have trauma. He just woke up like he's fucked in the head.
Hirohiko?
Yeah.
I mean, he grew up on the streets. He had to bite a man at death when he was like 3 years old. I mean, if that's not trauma, shit, I don't know.
He got trauma. He crazy.
I don't know. Yeah, sociopath. Very.
All right, so ready to get to the final chapter of the stream, chapter 81.
Woo, woo, woo. Let's go.
I'm like backlogging a lot of like previous chapters from the Rakuzaichi arc, and apparently Hakuri had 4 siblings.
Yeah,
and 4 siblings. I know that his twin blew himself up.
And then some of them used that ability that also killed them too. They used the stone.
Yeah.
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Well, I'll figure it out.
So then
I'm probably gonna,
brother.
I'm just gonna reread it at some point.
Yeah.
Because I'm actually really interested.
Okay.
Ooh, whose turn is
it? All right,
it?
Kimmy. It's Kimmy.
All right. We're opening up to the place where the guy with all the tubes in his head is in this shrine looking place. Someone walks up to it. What's going on? A worker's body suddenly exploded, and you see all the roots growing out of all the places. Master Izaru, we're currently investigating the cause. What about the Shinichi? Ooh, this man's fuck-ass beard is so ugly. Anyways, it's safe for now. So, the Hishaku are trying to destroy us from within, huh? Hopefully that was all of them. Anyway, there are 4 things the Kabunabi has to protect, even if it costs us our lives. The Force Field's core, the Shinuchi, the Swordmaster, and ...
Ooh.
And you see Hikari, right?
Who? Hakuri?
Hakuri,
Yeah,
sorry.
Hakuri,
Okay. You
Hakuri.
see Hakuri running down the hall. There's no telling who's an enemy, but it's okay. I'm a core fighter. I'm a core fighter. I'm a core fighter.
I'm a main character.
telling-
I'm not a
he's
side character. I'm not a side character. I'm not a side character.
He's like telling them. It's like,
Yo,
the Shinuchi,
honestly,
is it this way? You see someone. Hakuri Sazanami. Yee! I'm the troop leader who reports directly to Kudo. My name's Kashima. Mr. Kudo went to find you. He's not with you? He said, what's wrong? And he's battle stance because he's just like, I don't know who to trust. Attention, everyone, on the speakers.
Wow.
Oh, God.
She
Yo.
finally had a voice acting moment. She pulled up.
I love it. Yo, Hakuri's so funny. Trying to just delusion is reality.
I mean, that's just
Right.
like the RDC skit when they was making fun of the fact that like when the side character realized they're the side
Am
character.
I love that
Wait,
skit,
am I
bro.
the side character? No, I'm about to die.
Oh, my God.
Have you ever seen that skit?
No, I don't
I'm
think
gonna send it
so.
to you. You gotta watch
Oh
it.
my
It's
Please
so
god,
do.
it's so funny. It's like you because they do. I mean, I feel like you're not
no,
familiar with.
man.
I feel like you don't watch any RDC World stuff. Like,
I do. Yeah, I used to watch them all the time.
Mark did a thing where it was like when the side character's fighting the villain and it just had a realization when the music starts playing. He's like, wait a minute, hold on, I'm waiting for somebody else to show up. I'm waiting for. Oh no, I'm the side character. I'm
It's
cooked.
so funny.
That's so
Why'd the
funny.
music start playing when he showed up?
What? Why is his music playing?
I just sent it in the chat. Please watch it later. After,
Oh, I will.
after this.
Absolutely. Yeah.
But yeah, that's what it is. You know, Hakuri's definitely read some manga before, so he's just like, no. I'm one of the main ones. I'm a core fighter.
He's telling it to himself. He's manifesting it.
Bro, oh
So,
my
do we
God.
think we can trust this Kashima guy?
I can't trust nobody, bro.
Yeah,
Can't trust
I don't know.
nobody.
All
And I like
what's
that
the
Haku's character didn't just turn into like a badass. I like that it's still like, yo, bro, he really ain't built for this.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he's
he's,
like,
figuring that shit out.
it's giving a little Usopp, you know.
Yeah. All right.
Attention, duelists. Approximately 4 minutes ago, pine trees sprouted from the bodies of 4 employees and attacked the vicinity. Some of you may have witnessed the attacks. And Hakuri's thinking to what happened to Kudo. Don't tell me Mr. Kudo protected me. And we flash back to the security guy. I've investigated the corpses. It appears the Hishaku sorcerer planted seeds in the bodies. The seeds activate when the carrier dies. Hakuri's like, yeah, I figured. That kind of sorcery couldn't have escaped their notice. Why would they allow it? The Hishaku must have blackmailed them somehow. For some reason, they agreed to become the Hishaku suicide bombers. And there are more bombs yet to detonate. I have scanned the premises for additional seeds. I am picking up close to 50. There are 500 workers around here, says Kashima. Everyone's on high alert. Hakuri's thinking to himself, that means 1 in 10 are bombs? I'm zeroing in on their exact location. Everybody spread out and nobody move except for Hakuri Sazanami. I see. He works fast. Okay, well, you know what? Good for them. Good for the Kamunabi having this guy over here analyzing bodies and stuff, even though he's a supercomputer.
Yeah. I mean, also it's a good plan to have on the fly because the only people who are not going to listen, at least maybe this guy's theory, it may not work, is the people who are traitors.
Mm-hmm.
Like they're the ones who's actually going to try to attack. And everybody else who does, at least that's I think how he thinks it's going to work out.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
500 people and 50 of them are bombs.
And that's the only one they know they can trust is him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Spread out. If anyone makes any suspicious moves, I'll break their limbs. I won't let anyone near you. The Shinuchi's that way. Go. Hakuri.
I
Oh,
knew
yes,
this
sir.
motherfucker was still alive.
It's too dangerous.
No.
I'll come with you. Mr. Kudo, you're alive. I got lucky. Halt. Huh? Kashima. Mr. Kudo, I'm glad you're all right. But You heard the broadcast, didn't you? Yes, but it's too dangerous for him to go alone. Everything's riding on him. Precisely. No exceptions. Keep your distance.
Oh,
He said, "I'm
yeah,
sorry, bro,
no,
but you don't know. I gotta."
we don't know.
I don't know why you alive. I don't. You sus.
Kashimo is giving. He about to die.
Yeah.
He about to die. He's too smart.
I'm not even gonna lie. I'm like, I don't trust him now.
Kudo?
Kudo?
I don't trust I don't trust him.
I don't think that's Kudo, bro. That's
yeah,
definitely
maybe somebody else
pretending
doing
to be
like
him.
a clone jutsu type thing.
Yeah, because
'Cause
like,
never
why don't you have a mask, bro? I feel like
He
that
dropped
mask
it.
is like
The mask fell off.
No,
You see when it fell down?
It fell off.
no,
It-
I saw that, but I feel like that's a very crucial piece to have for someone like him. He probably can't breathe without it.
He's breathing.
I don't think that's Kudo, bro. That's not Kudo. That's not Kudo, bro.
I think it was just a fashion statement, bro.
If
I don't know.
Kudo
He's got
was
scars on his face.
He maybe
so, like,
is
Kudo-
insecure.
if he was a traitor, then that thing in the elevator probably wouldn't have attacked him. And he probably wouldn't have like let Hakuri go to escape.
Maybe they want Hakuri. I don't know, bro.
Yeah, they
That
want
doesn't matter.
Hakuri to
That's
leave
not
somewhere.
Kudo. That's not Kudo. All
Okay.
right, that's 100% one of the Hishaku.
All right,
I'm calling it now.
I can
Okay.
I can rock out with you there, but I don't want to say the mask is that important. Like my bro got
All right.
that's I don't think he got asthma like that.
Okay,
Mm-hmm.
sure. The mask was for aesthetic purposes.
Duh. That happens all the
That's true.
time.
You know what that reminds me of? That episode of Mob Psycho was like, yo, what's with the shoulder pads, bro? Like, why do you have those shoulder
That's
pads?
for the vibes. Why does
It's
any
for the
anime
vibes.
character wear anything they have?
That's true.
All right,
All right, who's up?
Kimmy.
All right. Yeah, but Mr. Kudo risked his life to save me back there. No exceptions. Now hurry. Kashimi, it's me. I said halt. And everyone's just Spider-Man memeing at the same time, just looking at each other. Uh-oh. And then all of a sudden, we see this girl come out from behind, and she's got some blades on her. Get down! Shwoop! And we see some heads fly off.
She didn't come out from behind. That's Kudo. That was the person imitating Kudo.
Was it?
I don't
Yes, they're in the
think
same hallway area.
No, I think that was a
That's
head
from the other
where he was
hallway.
about to run to. Yeah, that was where
Oh.
he was about to run to.
Okay.
Yo, he going hard right now. It's a whole different hallway.
He said, "Fuck Kudo." All my homies hate Kudo.
Say less.
Bro.
All right. Anything to say here?
I mean, this is the girl from the Kaminabi thing they showed last chapter when they showed like the whole list of people. So like that's who this girl is. When I was like talking about the
Oh,
they
yeah,
they
the
showed her in
crazy
they showed her in the
looks, yeah.
lineup. When I was saying like,
Yeah.
hey, look at all the designs. Her panel was
Yeah,
right
yeah,
above
yeah.
the girl that had like the character that had the eyeliner.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw her.
All right.
All right. Next page. Now we're seeing. Oh man, Kashimo took the hit for Hakuri as he protected him, and it looks like the two decapitated characters have pine trees growing out of them. And Hakuri's thinking Iso as he deflects the pine tree attack. That's a really good panel. Hakuri falls to the ground and he sees who on the floor? That one girl and Kudo holding a blade to Kashimo's neck.
Damn, Danny, just like that, you was wrong.
Well, we don't know yet.
It
I'm
definitely
just
is
saying.
Kudo, and he's just a traitor.
All right.
No, I think no, these guys are not traitors. Kudo and the girl are not traitors. They just took down people who had seeds in their necks.
Mm.
Oh,
That's what's happening
okay.
right here. So, and Kashima also is sus.
Mm.
Thus,
Oh,
was
we
saying
thinking Kashimo is sus.
Kashima was sus. That's why the girl took those two down and went straight for Kashima.
Mm.
Oh, okay.
I guess she could sense the seeds.
Well, the guy was doing. He was able to tell
Mm-hmm.
what he did
Who
with
is
the
who?
security, and then that's why he said nobody moves. Trying to do an assessment, probably communicated to the top forces, which is this girl, go straight to Hakuri. Just ran straight down and was like, okay, these three guys that's around Hakuri all have these seeds in their neck.
Mm-hmm.
But in order to
Okay.
keep Hakuri from being protected, Kashima was telling Kubo, yo, stay over there.
Right.
Okay, makes sense.
All right.
All right.
Let's go to the next page.
Whoops. Time's up.
Whoops.
Well,
Whoops!
Wait a minute.
Oh, wait a minute. Take it easy.
Yeah, it was just transformation sorcery. Mr. Kudo died protecting you. Pointlessly, really. That's the last of Kudo's troops. The quota's been met, and the Western Underground Sector's main force has been neutralized. Go ahead and kill Hakuri Sazanami. Damn. Quota, what? Run. Don't trust anyone. It's relentless. The casualties are mounting. Something strange. It's not just pine tree victims. There are 2 types. Huh? Wait, this guy is... I'm confused. This guy's in the security room too?
Yeah, that's why he was walking up to the shrine in the beginning of the chapter.
No, I'm just... This is throwing me off. I'm like, is he in 2 places at once, or are we cutting back somewhere else?
What are you
Cutting back.
What are you talking about? What character are you talking about?
Is this blonde character?
The one with the beard?
I think I'm confusing the guy whose face is melting to be the guy on the left, I guess.
Yes.
No. Yeah, that's
Okay.
not. These are 2 different characters.
Okay. Something strange. It's not just the pine tree victim. There are 2 types, huh? I'm talking about the enemies here. The first have seeds planted in their bodies. I imagine their families are being held hostage. But to get intel on 50 staff members' families, you'd have to work here. In other words, there's another group of traitors. People who leaked information to the Hishaku. If they have a plan to take advantage of this chaos, it's over. We have no idea who our enemies are. The enemy knows exactly who our key forces are, as well as our locations.
All right, Danny was right.
Danny was right. Danny was right.
Oh man. Guys, all I have to say is take it easy, okay?
Oh my god.
Take it easy.
D the man says, I came here to agree with Shade. Hirohiko is a fruity strawberry bum. That's all. Damn, why all the hate?
Damn, bro. Y'all be ODing. Such hateful
Nah,
language. Jesus.
Yeah, he's gonna come back, bro. I'm telling you.
Yeah. So Kudo's definitely dead. That definitely wasn't him. And then that girl with the knives. Yeah,
Is
she's
also
probably
a
one of
traitor.
the. She's a traitor. Yeah.
Mhm.
Traitor. Okay. What about this guy with the beard? I feel like he's one of the traitors too. Because why are you monologuing this, bro?
They need somebody to.
That's why I was like, this guy feels sus too. I was like, everybody's sus now.
100%. Can't trust anybody. Poor Kashimo, though. I feel like, what's this quota that they were talking about? The last of Kudo's troop. The quota's been met. Okay.
How many people they got to kill, probably.
Damn, that sucks. I like this Kashimo guy. I'm not going to lie.
Who, Kashima?
He's smart.
Kashimo, yeah.
Yeah, he's just, I mean, he's regular.
He's a good kid.
He's just trying to do his job.
Yeah. Feel bad.
But now it's just like, damn, like, even like the higher ups, like they're willing to even take out the people who are on their side, essentially, to complete this goal. So it doesn't even matter.
No.
All
All right,
right.
Kimmy, you up.
There's no way we can stop them. Shut up and pull yourself together. Identify anyone not following orders, and the troops as well. The pines are jamming the circuits. One moment. This dude's fired.
Dude.
We'll know who the enemies are momentarily. Actually, when we get through this ambush, it's the perfect opportunity to clear them out. And you see Hakuri running down the hall. They all died to protect me. I can't rely on anyone. I'm alone. I have to fight. But you've lost a little bit of both abilities, Iso and Storehouse. You see the flashback. My sorcery's limited, and you see they're coming after him. He's running, and who do we see running down the hall? This guy. I can't
Mr.
remember.
Uruha.
Uruha is actually
Yo,
alive.
our fucking guy.
Uruha
I knew he
is
wasn't
actually
dead.
alive.
Dude, I'm
Where did
so
we live off with
happy.
this guy? I totally don't remember anything.
Samura
Samura
killed
killed him.
That's when Samura flipped.
Ah, okay.
Remember when Hakuri did the teleportation thing, and then the first person he bought was Samura, and Samura cut him down immediately, and then that's when all the trees started sprouting out, and then we realized that Samura was working with the guy in the bowler hat, and he betrayed all the Masumi and all that stuff, and he was sitting here like, what's going on? Why is this happening?
Yeah.
We thought
okay, that makes
we
more
thought
sense.
he's been dead the whole time.
Okay.
I knew he wasn't dead. I didn't know. I just hoped. I hoped he wasn't dead because I
Yeah.
really liked his character.
Yeah, I was just like, if he did, he did.
This is honestly perfect for Hakari because this man is bugging out right now.
Oh yeah, he's crashing out, bro. He's like, I'm cooked. I'm
Yeah.
cooked.
But this is perfect. Let's go right into the next page.
All right.
Hakari's thinking to himself, Uru, and then Kashimo, is saying, "Don't trust anyone." And he's remembering Uruha died, and he's like, "Oh fuck, I can't trust that. That's him, right?" Some of them have transformation abilities. There's no way of knowing who's who. Hakari, as Uruha screams them down the hall, centipede. EI white purity style. So I guess everyone's spamming this shit now.
Everybody. It's not even a special move anymore.
Didn't they say it was a special move that like nobody really knew?
Everybody. I mean, we get it. He was under summer as a student, so it makes sense. But it's like now it's lost its allure. We was like, oh, just everybody's doing this shit now, huh?
Yeah. Hakari learned that shit. Not Hakari. Hirohiko
Hiyori.
learned that shit in one chapter.
Yeah, he's just like, yeah, I'm good.
He said, I got it.
Yo, I am so hyped that this is Uruha. I love this
Yo,
guy.
is this dog all right? She over here. I just hear her coughing. No. Y'all can't hear her.
Nah.
You all right over there? Man, are you playing that toilet?
All right, Corey, you want to finish us up?
All right, final page. We see my boy Hakari falling, tipping over as Uruha lunges at the attackers. I'm sorry it took me so long. Mr. Uruha, how? I'll explain later. Come with me. Okay.
Okay.
And that's the end of the chapter. I'm tired of this, Grandpa.
All right.
It's too damn bad.
For me, this chapter's almost a 9, probably a 9 out of 10.
This is a
Why?
9.
Because I was right. Because I was fucking right.
He's so mad. He's so happy he finally redeemed himself after just being so wrong about
Oh, just like I was wrong about Samura dying in the last chapter and he turned out to be a Dark Phoenix? Yeah.
I mean, I think Iori was the bigger whiff. You had this girl being useless.
I never said useless, bro. I just said she wasn't going to be good with the hands. That's all I said.
Nah, I always knew she was going to be good with hands.
I think that's a bigger miss than just a little.
The
complete-
Kudo thing sure is little, but the Samura dying thing in front of Iori, y'all.
No, I don't think that's a bigger miss than you thinking her use completely. I still think that's a bigger miss because you was dying on that hill for mad long. That was an in the moment wrongness I had. Like, oh, okay, I'm
That's
wrong
true.
as it's unfolding. You were like rocking out for mad long. This girl is not. She gonna be whatever. Her dad never.
Yeah, she's gonna be another side
Her dad
character.
Her dad never wanted her to fight. And that was for a lot of chapters.
That's true. Yeah.
So,
How many
That's there.
chapters? That was
like two.
definitely
That was like for like 2 or 3
1.5
streams.
Yeah.
Three streams.
It was for a while.
Bro, this is like our 4th stream. What are you
You
talking about?
did. Wow.
Kagurabachi stream.
Wow, bro. She was there, bro. It's 2-on-1.
Yeah.
But yeah,
He's trying to bring up the receipts. Not now,
No, he
bitch.
gonna go
Not
back
now.
down.
I'm trying to see how many Kagurabachi live streams we've done.
Bro, we've had like
Oh my
7.
god. The point is that
9.
you were kind of wrong a lot. And it was a little bit longer, counts a little more than the other one.
You died on that hill for longer than I died on the hill. I was just in the moment wrong.
Well, 1 + 1 is 2, which is 1 more than you. So, nana boo boo, stick your head in doo doo.
What is he saying?
I can't.
What is he
Anyways,
saying?
this chapter was a 9. I agree. This was great. Crazy reveal, wild, suicide bombers, everything. Insane. You very much, you can't trust anybody. What do we do? Never would have seen it out of left field. We got transformation things. It's crazy. So it's giving back when like everyone was like, who's the traitor for my hero? But like 10 times worse.
Yeah, because we could tell the traitor in My Hero from a mile fucking way.
No, the traitor from My Hero, everyone was guessing for so long. You know how many people thought Denki was gonna be the traitor?
Yeah, but like they made
But-
what's his name sus in like the concert arc, and then at that point
But it was
just
kind of a joke. Everyone just thought he was like just a weird European dude. You know what I mean? So like in hindsight, you're like, yeah, you could tell a mile away, but like in the trenches, no one
Yo,
could really
I
tell.
was I
He's kind
never
of like the Tamaki of the My Hero Academia crew.
What?
He's like the Tamaki of the My Hero Academia crew.
Yeah,
naval
exactly.
naval
Blonde, he's
guy.
European.
Flamboyant. Yeah.
Yeah.
French.
Yeah.
French. Oui,
Oh
omelette du
shit, that's
fromage.
right.
They're both
Damn,
French.
that's so
yeah.
funny.
French and Japanese.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm just happy to see Mr. Uruha back. I really like this guy as a character.
Yeah.
So at least Hakari has somebody that he can actually like trust. And honestly, that cloak that he's got on is giving Soul Society arc and Bleach. You know what I'm talking about, Corey?
Kimmy don't know, but yes, I know what you mean.
But you know, yeah, that cloak is fire.
Well, he had this already though.
Did he?
Yeah.
He brought it back.
If you say so.
Pasado said, Uraha being alive makes me worry about Hirohiko's safety, and if Uraha will get the Kumayiri back after Hirohiko dies. I hope not.
Ooh,
Yeah,
because
his blade is now with somebody else. So
yeah, I still I don't even want to know how like the contract works with the sword, and because Uruha kind of died for a second, it broke the contract, which allowed Hirohiko to grab the sword, and I don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care.
I'm crying.
This man's still good with the sword, so he that's all he needs.
Yeah. Rhea Sack deleted their comment already, but I saw it.
Yeah, I saw it.
Got beef for the Classroom of the Elite. I saw it. The Classroom of the Elite take. Listen, guys, Danny, I said Classroom of the Elite was trash, and oh my god, the chat, the whole they walked off the screen. I was
on
seeing
Life
like
with Anime?
what? Yeah, I was like, what? Is it that?
Oh,
I'm
no.
like, y'all love this show this much?
This your king?
They love
It's
Ayana
really-
Koji that much, bro.
Yo, he's not even like top. I mean, listen, I didn't read the light novels or anything, so I don't know. But like, I wouldn't even put him in like the top 5 smartest characters in all of anime. He's
love
not
that.
even like that.
And if Kimmy watched this, I know she would slander him too. She would be like, "This show is ass."
Yo, listen, he has some cold moments, sure, but like, it's really nothing that impressive.
I'd rather watch. What's the thing that we were telling Danny to watch? Kimmy with is that Danganronpa?
Yeah,
Danganronpa. Yeah,
I'd rather
that
watch
one you guys should watch.
Danganronpa, bro.
You guys should.
I'd rather
That you
start
should.
Assassination Classroom. I'd rather watch Tomodachi Game. There's so many other things that has that same kind of aesthetic as Classroom of the Elite that I find way more entertaining. But
Classroom of the Elite is like the perfect example of the juice isn't really worth the squeeze, because like there's a lot of really slow moments and build up for like those few moments that Ayana Koji has that like they live for.
it's just a guy manipulating women. That's all the series is. And
That's really all it is.
you know, what can you say?
And he's so bland. He's such a bland
Sorry, yes,
character.
It's so bland. All right. So how do we feel about these 4 chapters all in all?
I think it's great. I think it's been a great build up. Very launched into, before it was kind of just action, and now it's like action mixed in with like what is happening, and we're getting more of like the other side. It's nice to see the other side of, besides what's happening with Chihiro, but also like with the rest of the society, all the subplots that's happening of just like figuring things out, how things work down here in this like subspace of the under levels and all that kind of stuff. It gives us a bigger perspective on how big this company essentially is and what's happening. And I don't know, it's been interesting, and I like that it gives us a rounder view of what's going on.
Yeah, I think it was starting to get stale a little bit, in my opinion, sticking around the other side. So I think this changes the pace from sword fight to suspense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I think that I'm really glad that we're doing this monthly, because being able to like, if this was weekly, I feel like there's not enough to discuss on a weekly.
It's not that type of series. That's fine.
Especially because like this is like the start of like a sub arc in the overarching arc of what the Hishaku like attack is.
Yeah.
So being able to like binge a few of like those first few core chapters at the beginning of the arc, because at the beginning of a new arc is always the slowest, because they're setting the pieces in motion.
Yeah.
So being able to read it all at one time definitely helps. Reintroducing Hakari into the mix, seeing what he's going to be capable of, because we've only seen the first few moments that he's going to have this arc.
Yeah.
We have not seen his peak yet, but we've seen what he is capable of, and just being reintroduced to the character after so long. So I'm
Yeah.
really excited, especially now that he's going to be with Uruha. He's not going to be alone. So I'm really excited to see how their dynamic comes into play since it's just those two.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Do we think Uruha stays alive?
Yes. It'd be so stupid if they just killed them all over again.
I agree. Yeah.
Okay, well, yes, we will have to see, and I guess you guys will find out with us on the next stream that will be in about a month from now. We're gonna let chapters stack up again, so hopefully there'll be either maybe 4 chapters or 5 chapters, just depending on how we balance all the other streams we have going on. And if this is your first time watching us and you don't know what else we do here on this channel, we are the Moon Piece Podcast. Season 3 of the podcast will be premiering this Tuesday, 7 a.m. Our episodes release, so that will be the start of season 3. We also have live streams such as Don with Danny on Monday, Blue Lock with Danny on Tuesday, Kingdom Hearts with Kimmy on Wednesday. We do One Piece on Sundays or Mondays. Kimmy will be doing her One Piece for the first time anime in July. We're gonna have movie nights coming up monthly. Listen, we are working, we're busy, we're here to have fun with you guys. Pause. That sounds crazy.
A little bit.
Yeah. You know what? I'm done plugging. Like the stream. Leave a comment if you watch this after the fact. Subscribe and hit that notification bell. Also, Rent a Mid-Friend season 4 comes out July 2025, and it's 2 cores. I will be there.
So funny.
I will be
Period.
there. Unfortunately, listen, it's one of those shows. You ever had a show that you really don't think is that good, but you just still watch it?
Yeah, no, I agree.
Yeah.
So that's just me. So thank you guys for coming through. Me and Danny will be streaming again later on tonight to do One Piece Chapter 1150. We will be sure to have that set up and scheduled soon within the next hour or two, so you guys know exactly what time we'll be live. So